Welcome back to the workbench, and we're continuing to work on the Rolife Happy Corner flower shop, one of the wooden kits. We've been working on this the last couple of episodes, and we've got a bunch of boxes kind of put together. And then last episode, we put together a somewhat complicated, maybe a little overly complicated flower rack. It had to use some heat shrink. If you missed any of these episodes, by the way, you can go back, just check the playlist. You can get caught up. But we've got this. I finished it up in between episodes, so I kind of just glued in. They're paper or cardboard shelves or cardstock shelves, so we got those glued in. But now we need to move on to the cell box right down here. I was going to try to get this done yesterday, but we just didn't have time to get to it. So we've got a cell box, basically just built out of this. Looks like it's very straightforward. I have no idea what a cell box is. What is this? Does anybody know what a cell box is? It sounds medical to me, but I guess flower cells? I don't know. Anyways, so let's just get this put together real quick. By the way, this does not get any stain or painting. It didn't call for it in the instructions. So basically, we just need to glue this together. Again, we're using our... Oh, this has been glued into place. There we go. We're using the glue that came with it. We're trying to use all the stuff that came with the kit. Trying not to use anything outside of what came with the kit. So if you want to build one of these, you don't need anything extra. Here's the experience you will have if you go that route. So what do we need to do? Let's maybe put the bottom on first, and I'm just gonna put a touch of glue right in these little what are these, rabbits or whatever you call these? Like so, and then let's see, if we lay it flat like this, I bet we can put just a touch here, and then on this guy right here. And then I think these are both the same. Yeah, so it doesn't matter which one we use. And this is just like essentially putting, oh, that was the wrong place for glue there though. Whoops. So let's put the glue here. And you can see this glue is just nasty. It makes horrible spider webs. It turns into kind of gelatin, I guess would be the thing to call it. Let's try to square that all up. Let's go like so. And then now let's do the same thing on this side. Get the glue off our fingers. It just gets everywhere. And we actually need... It's going to go this way, so it's going to go here. Just a touch of glue right in this little spot there, and then that should finish off whatever this thing was called, the cell box. If anybody knows what a cell box is, let me know down in the description. I'm sure it's something that's common in a flower shop like we're building here. I don't know what it is. But anyways, that's got it put together. I'm trying to just kind of wipe some of this glue that squeezes out off with my fingers. And then I think what we're going to do, I'm just going to set it to the side and we'll let that dry up, and that's got that finished. Because now we need to move on to this pink guy. What is this? Apparently it's a bread maker. I guess it's a bread maker we're using as a planter. Okay, that works for me. But what I need to grab is over, where's it at? Oh, here. So we actually had some supplemental instructions that came in this, right in this spot here. And the reason, I've actually read ahead on this, and basically it says, due to import regulations, natural plants in the kit have been replaced by artificial plants. And this is the instructions on how to do the artificial plants, which I find amazing. So originally this kit came with natural plants, like real plants, I guess. I don't know how in the world you would keep them alive, but due to import regulations, we now have artificial plants. So we've got this supplemental instructions, which includes on how to put these plants together, how to make this happen. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to move our instruction book out of the way. Again, I've kind of looked forward through this before we started today, and I've actually pulled all the stuff out that we need. I'm going to put down, I think, just a rag, a paper towel I have here, because what we're going to have to do is use this wonderful glue of ours. And as you can see here, we're going to put the glue, I guess, they say it's like doing it twice. So I guess what we're going to do is the front side and then the back side. I don't know. They show also only flocking it to here, because what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on here, and then we've got some green flocking. What do they call it? They're calling it green tree powder. Okay, but we're gonna flock this into the glue. How much of this do we need moving forward? That's what we need to look at. So we need that end. We need this here. So we have two. How many of these do we have? One. We have two. This one's kind of all bent up, but that's okay. We have two. So 1, 2. And then we have a brown one. So we just need the two. So yeah, I think we just need to do the ends like they have here. They want us to go to about, I'm assuming, or just looking at it, yeah, it's to about like these top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish branches there. So I think that's what we're going to do. Obviously, if we end up needing more, we can do more. This one's all bent out of shape. I don't know how we can fix that other than just kind of trying to bend it. I say we do both of these at the same time. I already foresee this. This is really bent out of shape. I already foresee this being a gigantic mess, especially with the glue we're using. And I also was going to point out, I went into my closet and got, so they do make these things, you know, mini flockers. This is actually full of black flocking that I use for when I do model cars out for the interior for carpet. It really makes good, you know, nice looking carpet in a model car. And these are real easy because you just, it has holes here. I'm not going to do it because it'll make a huge mess. But you use it kind of like a pump, and it just pushes out the flocking and gives a nice even coating. This is not coming in the kit, so we're not going to use it. We're going to do this just like they're showing to do it with the our old grubby fingers. So I really foresee this becoming a gigantic mess, but let's not talk about it anymore. Let's just do it. What's the best way? I was thinking I would just, but that's going to be a huge mess. So I think I'm going to do this the same way we've been doing it. I'm going to put some glue here. Oh, man, there's spider webs everywhere now. Spider webs of glue. And I think I'm going to do this the way we've been doing it. The problem is I don't want to glue this to our, I don't want to glue it to our paper towel here. I'm going to try to just rub the glue. We're going to see how this works out. I'm going to try to rub this glue along all the surfaces, because you got, only place that the flocking obviously is going to stick is where you have glue. So I'm going to try to just rub it across using the old toothpick here. Oh, I just got that. Oh, that's a big thick blob of it. Okay. And I'm just going to try to make sure we get all of this covered. I don't, it's hard to tell. This is clear glue. Usually when I do this, by the way, like when I use the flocking over there, I use a white glue, and you can really see, now the white glue, it dries clear, but you can really, while it's white, you can really see where the glue is. Now I'm going to kind of pick this up, make sure we're not stuck to the paper towel. Let's move it over. Okay. Now, here we go. This is really going to be a mess. The reason I do this over a paper towel is we can reclaim our flocking, you know, and we can just pull it off the paper towel. I'm going to kind of push it. I think that's going to be the best way, is kind of give it this, just kind of go with this number, just kind of push it on there. I don't know. And cover all those branches that we were just looking at, or just working with, I should say. How far did, I think I glued down to about here, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea how this is going to actually turn out or look, but let's just give it a go. And usually you can shake it loose a little bit. That looks, this looks horrible. This is not the right glue to be using for this by any means. This is, let me just, yeah, let me pile it on there. And then we'll just kind of leave it. I think we'll not shake it loose. We'll just pile it on, covering all of it like so. And I'm kind of pushing it in right now, which is not the appropriate way to do flocking, by the way. But I don't know how else we're going to get this to glue. Okay, I think we'll go with that. What do we think? I think that's the best we're going to do. This one's going to be a real pain in the butt because it's all bent out of shape. Let's flock this side. Let me make sure we're in frame there. Oh, this one's all jacked up. I guess it was bent. In packaging, it was in there kind of bent up. All right, well, we're just gonna have to work with it. Do I still have, yeah, my glue's still a little wet. So again, I'm just gonna try to rub it all over from here. Let me start at the bottom and work our way up. I just don't know how well this is actually applying glue to our surface. I just got some of the flocking in my glue. That's always what you want to try to do also. Oh, thank you. Let's just try to get as much glue. I'm afraid I'm going to glue these together where they're bending into each other. I don't know what else we can do. You know what? Yeah. If I was building this appropriately, I would go get my white glue and do what I know works. There wasn't a different. This is the only glue they provided. A lot of times I've built kits where you flock and they have that separate little bottle of white glue that's included. Okay, so I don't know if we can do any better there. Let's do the same thing. Where's our flocking? I'm just going to kind of push it on there, press it on so that it gets into the glue. We can always, everything that falls off, like I said, we can kind of reclaim it once we're done here. Because I guess we still need to flock the back sides of these, I would think. We want to do both sides, which is going to get to be, that might not even work. Maybe we won't, because that'll be a real mess. Because we'll be trying to put that glue. I wish I had. So what I actually have, I use a thinned out white glue. So basically thinned Elmer's glue. When I normally would flock something, this is how I would do it. It would be with thinned white glue in a spray bottle. And in fact, I've actually bought, I should go grab it. I've got some sitting right over here. They make flocking glue, and that's all it is. I have some over there. I could show you. Let me try to get this. This is not working. Get in there. Stick. Glue. In fact, let me walk over there real quick and I can get the stuff, the real stuff. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure. I might not have it over there anymore. Let me look. Yeah, it's here. So this is actually the right way to do it. So this is called spray tack. So it applies plant, all this stuff. And you can see it's a white glue. It's like Elmer's glue essentially, but it's thinned. And you have these guys. You have the mini flocker, like I showed you, or they make these static flockers, which if you're doing big stuff, maybe it's worth. I don't have one. I've never got one. It'd be fun to try to use one. This is gluing to everything. I've never actually used one. But this has been just basically a mess trying to use this glue they provide. It's not very much of a good idea. How did this one turn out? You kind of want to just, it's it's something, I guess. I'm wondering if we just go ahead and spray it and then reflock over top of this. Or what we could do is the back side. So let's do that. In fact, let me move that out of the way. Let me dust this one off. What's not sticking. And then we're going to do the back side, I think, with the real stuff. And we can kind of see how that's going to work out. Can I get this dumped back in here? I don't know. Here we go. Did I get most of it? That's most of it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold this in half. Let's put this one out here like so. Let's give this a shake. I think usually you're supposed to shake it up. Shake well. Yeah, shake well before using. Spray it on there, and then I'm not going to use my mini flocker because it's full of black flock, and I don't want to clean it right now. We don't have the time, but I'll just use the hand method with this. Is this going to spray? I don't know how to open this. Oh, here it is. This is actually the first time I've always just made my own. This is the first time I've used this. Is it going to spray? Can you spray? Wow, this is the worst bottle ever made. That says lock unlocked. Is this supposed to make that noise? Doesn't seem like a good noise for a spray bottle. Well, nothing seems to be working out. What am I doing wrong here? Unlock. It says shake well, unlock. Let me lock it while I shake it. Shake it even better. I can't imagine that's why it's not spraying. Okay, then it says unlock, which is pushing it that way, and then spray. All right, I'm going to have to write a letter to Spray Tack about their spray bottle. I literally bought this not that long ago and have never used it. Let's not point this straight in my face while I try to put this back together. All right, you got to be kidding me. Well, this, can I? I don't know how to make it work. I think this bottle's no good. All right, you know what we're going to do? I don't know what we're going to do. Do I have my spray bottle? I don't know. Oh my God, this thing's completely falling apart in my hands. Can we dump it on there? Can we squish it? No. Well, this was an absolute waste. I have to get a new bottle for that. Well, now we've got issues. Can we just have the real plants? That would have made this a lot easier. Just put some real plants in it. I'm trying to see if I have my spray bottle. I don't know where it is at. Is it up on my shelf? Oh man, I have a little spritzer bottle that I always keep. Let me see if I can get this open. And we'll just use a brush maybe. I don't know what's wrong with this bottle, but we're gonna just use a brush. I'll use the brush that came with the kit. This is gonna be a mess. Let me I don't want to goof up all my glue here. I literally never even used this. I wish I had something I could pour it in. I'm sorry, guys. This is not how I expected this to go. I expected this to go a lot smoother. I have nothing to pour it in now because I had not prepared for this. Let me, I had not even thought we'd be using this glue. As long as I don't get any flocking in my glue, I'm okay with doing it this way. Okay, let's go with something like that. Let me see if I can get the flocking off there and then put the lid back on. Wow, I can't believe this. Has anybody else tried using this and had this problem? I mean, the thing just completely fell apart, and I did exactly how they said. Of course, I'm sure it's user error in some way. It generally is when it comes to me, involving me. Again, I'm just going to kind of pat this on. I don't know how else to do it. Like so. Kind of want to get it covered to the ends. I don't want the little plastic, the plastic plant parts being, sticking out on the ends. It looks kind of silly. Make sure we get out there. I'm guessing I got glue on all that. It's hard to tell again. Usually you can just spray the whole thing. All right, let's try doing this one more time with this guy that's all bent out of shape. Again, I'm just going to use the brush, I guess. I'm telling you, a spray bottle makes this a lot easier. I just don't want to get that flocking in my glue. I also want to make sure we get it all covered with glue so that we get flocking where we want it. Can y'all hear the rain across the... Is the rain being picked up by my mic there? It is like pouring outside right now. I think Louisiana is getting really hit with some bad weather. I got the weather on in the other room because there's a pretty good storm coming through the country. I think we're just basically getting rain right now. Lightning, rain, a little bit of wind, but it's pretty heavy out there. Okay, I think we'll go with that, I suppose. Now I can't even get this to screw back on. There it goes. All right, I'll do this one right here. I'm just piling it on. Hopefully something sticks, you know. I mean, this is the only places we're using this flocking, or what they call it, tree powder. I think they called it in the instructions. So I think it's okay to, you know, if we end up using it all, that's fine with me. I'm not going to reuse this stuff. Man, it's kind of hard to do with this one that's bent because you can't get it. You can't get it on there. We're just going to do the best we can. That's all we can do, right? I wonder if I just turn it this way and push it into the flocking on the table like so, if that'll kind of pick it up in the glued parts. I think that did okay. I don't like how these, yeah, but it's not glued up. Is there still glue on this brush? I think it's hard to, wow, this is awful. This turned into a disaster. Let me try putting a little bit more glue on the ends. Basically, the plastic pieces here are, I don't want those hanging out the end, you know, like this, all this right here. But it's hard to brush this. It's meant to be sprayed on. That's why it's thin. You just spray the heck out of it. All right, we're just sticking with it because it is what it is. I can't really make it work. And what I think we're gonna do is move on. Let's push this off to the side and kind of I'm just gonna let them dry up just like they are. Let's move all the pieces of my spray bottle off to the side. That was disappointing. I'm gonna bring the instructions back out. At least we can make a bread maker, which is not something I thought I'd say today, quite honestly. But let's see if we can get the bread maker put together. Let me move all this stuff out of the way because I gotta find the pieces for this guy. I guess we'll just look for the pink. Looks like it's in here. And it does say bag, wooden pieces as shown, it just says. Okay. I mean, it's got to be these guys here. It's the only pink pieces I have. So let's just pull out all the pink stuff. Oh my God, it looks like there's a crap ton of pieces of this. Okay, let's pull out all the pink stuff first of all, and we'll kind of match that up, make sure we got what we need. We've got, there's something with the, okay, that's D2. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? So that's D2, this is D1. We've got 2 of these that should have, seeing 2, there's 2 with holes in it. I only have 1 with a hole, and I have 1 with a hole and 1 without. I think those are our, oh, we have 2. Wait, is there more pink? Is there more pink somewhere? Seem to be light on, we seem to be light on pink. Because it's saying there's 2 of these. I'm not believing you. Is there more pink wooden pieces? It looks like to me we have 1 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these, but it has a 2. I wonder if originally you were supposed to, if there was 2 of these in the kit or something, because we have the stuff to make 1. Yeah, it says 2 of those. I'm assuming that's what the 2 means. Anyways, we've got what we've got. This kit. Okay. What else do we need? We need this little white guy here. I think it's, where'd you go? Come back here. This one here. Okay, that's the C2. We've got another, we got C1, which is this one here. And then we've got this oval piece, which I can see it right here. Oh my goodness. And then what is P16? Is that a paper piece? What is... Let's see. Let me pull... Wait, let me pull all this over. Throw this out of the way. Where are P's? Here's P's. Yeah, it's in here. Okay. All right, so we need, out of this, we need P16 and P18. Can I just use these? Here's some plants. Can we just use these? Would have been a lot easier. All right, let's see. Let's get that out of the way. This is like just thin. It's just literally just like, it feels like printer paper. Okay, but we want P16. I mean, literally, it's just paper. Like, I mean, just your average run-of-the-mill paper. Where is P18? 16, 17. Is P18 on? There's a piece. Well, how can there be multiple P17s? Well, there's a P17 here and a P17 there. Oh, we don't even want P17. We want P18. We've got two P17s. No, oh, here's P18 here. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Okay, let's not lose the world's smallest little piece of paper. Look at this guy. Look. Can you? It's right there. That's part of this. Why can't I just paint a little red dot on it? Okay, I can't even get it off my fingers. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, it just fell there. Okay, let's set that over there before something bad happens. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. Yeah, this is okay. There's the two little bitty pieces of paper. Okay, so what we need first, we need D3, which is this one. And it says grind both sides of the board with a nail file. Okay, so we've got what we're going to do. What goes on bottom? D1, which is this one here. I'm assuming with that outways. And then this is going to sit. We've got to match. What we've got to do is match this angle here. We got to bevel the edge. Where'd the file go? Here it is. Should be easy enough. I think what I'm going to kind of do is just hold it right there, hit that angle a little bit. I can eyeball that, I think, and we're going to try to just grind it down. They show like a ton of it taken off. I don't know how far we actually need to grind this thing down. And then let's do the same on this side. I'm also trying, you want to, yeah, see, that's not exactly, the hard part is, when we're sanding, you want to be level because you don't want it to angle off one way or the other, your bevel. So we need to try to, keep everything square to each other as we do this and hit that angle that they're kind of wanting. I don't know. And then I guess you just kind of try to fit it. So we're going to go with this one. And then they have the one with the hole in it this way here. Does this kind of line up? Hopefully. It's not too bad, I don't think. Make sure we have space on that side. I think it's going to be okay. And now it says glue as shown, and we're going to pull out our just wonderful glue here. I think the crux of the issue with this kit, for me, is the glue. It's such awful stuff. It kind of ruins, they want you to use it for everything, first of all, which we all know there's glues for different jobs. This one, the only job for this glue is making spider webs for Halloween. It seems to me. Okay, that goes there. I'm just going to try to get this glued together. But for me, that's what's kind of ruined this kit is just, and obviously, like I said, I've got every glue known to man within my shop here. I could just grab a different bottle, but that's not the point of these builds I'm trying to do. I want to kind of show you guys, one, what's in the kits, what is involved with it, but what's, using what's provided. So you don't have to buy anything else. You just go buy the kit, and, you might have to provide scissors and things like that, but I should have put some glue right in between those two pieces here, which I think I'm going to do now. Let me just put a touch right here. Yeah, but I wanted to show you guys what the kit is like, just building straight from the kit, in live action. So there's no real edits. I know I do some prep work between episodes just to try to keep things moving along a little bit. This one obviously grinded to a halt with, again, dealing with the glue. But yeah, anyways, I want you to see it live. Here's what's involved with making these kits. Follow along if you want, But so you get to kind of see the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Is that pretty? And by an kind of what I consider myself just an average Joe model craft builder guy. Like I'm not, obviously there's guys and girls out there that are immensely better than me at doing this stuff. But that's most people out there are, I consider most people out there to kind of just be at my skill level, just a very average kind of, guy that enjoys building these things. And, I've done it all my life, and a lot of us are like that. But we've never taken it to that next step of some people that are just, masters at this stuff. So you get to kind of see, you get to see what it's, an idiot building this stuff, what's involved. And sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it doesn't. And I think we're getting a pretty decent looking bread maker. Oh, don't lose the paper pieces. Okay. All right. So that's got the body of what is apparently a pink bread maker. I'm just trying to get it squared up. I'm telling you, this glue, it gets gummy. And then what happens, it gets gummy and starts to dry, and it pulls the pieces. Like you put it somewhere and then it starts pulling them. It's almost like welding. Like it starts to move pieces around. Let's see. So now, okay, so that's what, these little spots are for. They gave us where these little white pieces need to go. How much time do we have? Yeah, okay, I think we have time to finish this up. Hopefully we can actually get a plant in it also. Okay, so that's like a huge glob of glue, but I don't know what they want from me. It's hard to be precise with this glue. See, but now I've got I'd like to get that off of there. Grab another towel I have laying around. Try and get that off. I don't want a glob of glue on it. Okay. The other side gets this guy here. I know they want me to glue on that paper with this glue, and that is going to be the funniest thing any of us have seen. Okay, that's got. You see the piece move every now and then? That's because it's like this long spider web stuck to my finger. It's not magic, I promise. I don't have any magic skills like that. Now this guy, so this, okay, yeah, this goes, the circle one goes around, kind of loops, that hole is going to be in the middle of this circle. Not in the middle, but inside of this circle. Let me see if I can get some glue on here. It's just a nasty mess. Okay. Like so. I think that's going to work all right. They show it kind of centered up in there like that. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. That's all of those. Oh, we got to cut wire. Oh, boy. What? What are we doing? Oh, my goodness. Let me move. I'm going to have to move these plants a little more out of the way. I'm going to set that aside to let it dry. What do we do with the paper stuff? I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Can we do the paper stuff now? Or yeah, let's do the paper stuff now, because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it if I don't. See, it's already pulling that piece out of where I put it. Okay, you stay there. This littlest, smallest little paper, which I think is supposed to be the on-off button. I don't even know how I'm going to pick it up. Where's the tweezers? These are the tweezers they provided with the kit, so that's what I'm using. Okay, can I hold that? Can I just touch it? I lost it. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Here it is. I found it. Let me see. You know what? Maybe I can just touch it. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pick it up. It's in my glob of glue. Oh, my goodness. Now, let's see. Don't drop it. I dropped it. Did I drop it? No, it's stuck. Okay. It's going to go right here. Get off. Exacto. Where you at? I'm going to hold it here with my tweezers. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hopefully. Let me scoot over some. I'm going to hold it with my tweezers. Grab it there. Okay, and that's way mislocated. You know what this looks like? If you've ever cut yourself shaving and then you put a tissue paper, over it, You get the red spot on a piece of paper. That's what this looks like. It's very weird. I'm assuming this is supposed to be our on-off. Oh, how do you get the glue on this? Let's do it this way. I'm going to just leave it stuck to my finger, but of course it's going to stick. Give me some glue on that. What a nasty mess. Okay, so now we just got a big glob of glue and a piece of paper. I'm going to try to hold the paper and pull the extra glue off of it. Can I get it? I bet if I just let it, I bet I can clean that up. It's going to be, I might be able to clean this up after it dries, but let me get most of this glue off I can. Anyways, at least it's stuck. Okay, it's there. Done. All right. Where's the other piece of paper and that little guy? It goes above. Oh boy, we're putting aluminum tape on this. We're going all out on this thing. So this one, where's my glue? This one is going to go on here. Get on there, please. Okay. Okay. I could have done this way quicker and faster with just some paint, but like I said, let's do what they want us to do. There we go, like so. And then there's actually going to be a piece of aluminum foil that goes up above there. We'll do that. I just want to get these paper pieces taken care of. Where's this one go? It doesn't go, it never shows using it, does it? Am I crazy? Huh. Oh, look, this one doesn't even use, this doesn't even use the plants we made. It uses this plant here. Yeah, so that'll make that easy. We actually have this one that doesn't get any flocking, or at least according to the instructions. We do have a brown one, which actually they call yellow for some reason. I read ahead. This is yellow, if you were interested. It's more of a olive drab, but anyways, where does this go? What is that for? What was the whole point in this? It shows it right there, P16. Does anybody see P16, P18? Huh. Oh, I see where I see it here. It actually goes, oh, there it is. Okay, they do show it. It's right there. So it goes up here like this. So let's go ahead and do that. This one I can put the glue on. And, I probably could have done it with the other one too. I need more. Put the glue on the surface of the piece, I guess. Maybe that was the way I should have been trying to. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. So I feel like I'm making cotton candy. Like you have to roll it on the end here. Oh boy. That's like way too much here. There we go. And on there we go. And then let me see if I can wipe some of that off. Yeah. So our top piece, strangely, is just the thinnest of pieces of paper, but whatever works. So, there's something about this kit that's kind of cool, I guess, and it gives you some experiences. You have paper craft, you have wood craft, you do some flocking now that we don't have real plants, I guess. It has a bunch of different things you would, I don't know if I want to call them skills, or they, I guess they're not really a skill you're going to use in life, but for crafting or for model building and stuff, it is a bunch of different skills you have to use and you kind of get some practice with. Let's see if we can make this guy. This is copper wire, where did I see copper wire? Oh, it does have copper wire. Copper wire was in bag 6. Which one of these is bag 6? Is that this one? Yeah, so where's the copper wire? I saw this before. There it is. When I was trying to find the wire previously we needed, I saw the copper wire. Take that down to the scrapyard. This is about $150 worth of copper these days. So we need to, I guess we just cut them probably the length they have here. I think this is our scale. Where's my nippers? So we need an A and a B. Where does A go? A is going to go, oh, we need, what? Wait, we just need one, right? I guess. I don't know. Does it say? Okay. I don't want this to go flying across the room. I also don't want to nip my finger. There we go. There's that one. And then let's get our 8mm, which I'm sure is what that means. not cut our finger. Okay, there's our wires. Now we also have, I'm going to put this back in here. We also have some little copper doodabs here. Where are those coming from? Silver number. Those are all look like they're coming out of bag number 4. Bag number 4, where are you at? I think it's this one. You guys can't see it, but I think it's right back here. This 4? Yeah. Okay, now what in the... All right, we're gonna actually probably run out of time here. I don't want to go too far over time. I can't even tell what is this? A small golden plate. What are these things called? Golden rice bead. Am I really supposed to know what a rice bead is? Golden. Do I find something that looks like a piece of rice? How does this work? Golden. So we have golden rice bead and silver bead. And small golden plate. Here we go, guys. Here it comes. This is the worst idea ever. Let me dump it because I cannot. Let me get some of this stuff back. Oh my God, that's the thinnest wire ever. Let's get this back in the bag, and we're going to see if we can find a golden. Do we need that anymore? I don't think so. A golden rice bead. Look at all the flower pots. Are we going to have to make this many flowers? I'm already dreading it. Where is a what the? We need a golden. We need a silver bead. I mean, this is a silver bead. Let's take that out. That's a silver bead. We need a golden rice bead. I don't know what the hell a golden rice bead is. I mean, I see golden beads. Is a rice bead bigger? A is small golden plate. Golden bead. Where's the plates? Oh, these are the plates, I think. So this is the plate. So it's going to be, here's a plate, and then the beads are going to have to be kind of smaller. So I think it's these guys right here. This is the tiniest stuff I've ever seen. Is this, I think this maybe is one, and I think this maybe is one right here. Okay, now I've got to get all this back in the bag without losing anything. Oh my God, this is... Oh man, they're all over here too. Oh, and is that the right... That silver bead looks like it should be bigger. No, it's small. Okay. Please do not watch these videos for expert advice on how to do this stuff. Again, it really is just a moron trying to make stuff. That's really... I kind of wanted to put that tagline on my channel. I might do it as the tagline is just a moron trying to make things. Okay, let's see. Let's get this out of the way and closed up before I lose any of it. Now, what in the tarnation am I supposed to do here? Like, I need to, let's lay this down like so. And then we're going to glue, where'd my glue go? I'm going to put 2 dots of glue where I want to put these plates. Yeah. So one is going to go here. One's going to go here-ish. I think the best way to pick them up is like, it goes dome side out. So let me kind of run it in there. I don't know how you're supposed to really glue this. And then this one's going to go, oh, I lost it. Here it is. I'm just going to kind of slide it up into that. Okay. Let's try to line them up as best we can. This thing's already moved. I'm telling you, this glue moves this stuff around. Something like that. I mean, it's just covered in spiderweb. I'm going to have to clean all this up when we're done. Okay, that goes like that. And then we're going to put those little beads. I'm going to get me some fresh glue. I'm praying to God we just run out of this glue and then I can stop using it. But I'm going to use it till it's gone. I've made it. It's literally like the challenge of this build is to do it all with this ridiculous glue they provide you. I think that's got some glue there. Can I pick these up with the tweezers? How about I bet I can snag them with the X-Acto. No, can I just get it with my finger? Stick it on there. Okay. we're making little knobs. I can tell what they're wanting us to do here is this is going to be little, the little knobs on here. It's a little ridiculous, but here we go. This one's going to go here. All right, look at that. Okay, stick. Look, moron made something. Okay, let's quickly try to put together. I think we use the long wire. What is the short wire for? Oh, it's supposed to go. It's going to go in there. Why? That's weird. I don't think I'm going to do that. What I am going to do is find where my pile of glue I just made is. I'm just going to put a glob of glue on the end of this. Then we're going to glue our bead to it, which I have now decided is the wrong bead because it's not going to fit on this wire. But I can tell. That's probably how I should have sized the silver bead. All right, let's try again. Is there another silver bead in here somewhere that looks like it would more fit that wire? I don't think so. They're all the same size, right? Look at this nightmare. Can you see the bead hanging? It's just glue everywhere. This is insane. There is not another size silver bead in here besides that enormous one, which is way too big. What size is that bigger? I can't tell if there is not a different size. Do we have to just get that shoved in there somehow? Let me see. I know we're running, we are. We're running a little late today. Or a little long, I should say. But I kind of wanted to try and get this finished. I don't understand how you're supposed to. I might have to drill this little guy out. Is it supposed to just stick on the end? I figured it would slide into the wire, but the diameter of the hole on this little bead here. Oh my goodness, this is a nasty nightmare. Now we got like just huge globs of glue everywhere. Okay, I'm going to clean up this wire. Let's go. In fact, I'll just turn it around and use the clean side. See if that'll slide in. But I think the wire's too... This was the right wire. Was there another copper wire? Get on there. That's kind of holding. Okay. It's kind of in there. Ugh. Yeah. All right, and just real quick, we're going to do this, and then that's going to be it. We're going to put this guy in. It actually is supposed to go in this little hole here. Oh my God! Something just fell? I felt something. No, I guess. What is it? What is on me? I don't know. Anyways, that goes in that hole very easily. My bead has fallen off. This is such an awful thing. You know what I'm going to do? Before we go, I'm going to grab my Starbond. I'm going to put just a dab of CA on the end of this. And we're going to get this little son of a gun glued on there before we go. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm going to grab my real tweezers, not the pile of garbage plastic things that came in this. Can I grab these? It is round. It's going to be hard to hold on to. Where's the hole at? I think I grabbed it by the hole. You know what? I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to glue everything together, including my fingers. Let's just stick it on the end like so. And then look at that. It's a bread maker. It's like every bread maker I've ever seen. There's actually a little piece of a foil piece that has to go right there. I'll do that in between episodes. I have probably annoyed you guys for long enough. This was a nightmare. I think we got it made. You know what? Before we go, what I'm going to do, all we do is clip one of these off. Where do we clip off? It says remove one layer of green, whatever. So I'm going to remove a layer of green, whatever. I think we just clip this like so. We stick it in here and just look how, let's see, we were supposed to remove the whole layer. Look how amazing that looks. That's just amazing. I'll fix it up in between episodes. Thank you for joining me. I don't want to hold you any longer. Hey, like if you actually enjoyed this, hit the like button. Leave me those comments. Tell me everything I did wrong, please. Let me know how to do this in an easier way down in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up with this moron making things. Do all those things you do on YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Here we go. This night, you gotta find